The hungry in Los Angeles face unthinkable dilemmas when they decide how to spend the little money they have. Do they buy food or medicine? Do they buy food or pay utilities?
You can't pay 80% of your rent or you're going to be out on the street. People are meeting as many of their basic expenses as they can, and whatever's left over in the budget for food is what's left to purchase food. And for many families and individuals of LA County, they don't have enough.
My name is Albertine Tehan. I was a security guard. Before that, I was a chef. I have been out of work for 7 months. I'm on Social Security. I also am on a little bit of unemployment insurance, but together those two sources of income is not enough for me to keep my cupboards full. Some nights I sit and cry because I'm so hungry, you know, and I don't even have a slice of bread to put with some butter or jam. I don't know if I'm going to find work very soon, but thanks be to God for the food banks. At least I know I will never go hungry again, ever.
In 1973, Tony Collier started the food bank to fight hunger in Pasadena. Today, with a staff of over 100, helped by 30,000 volunteers, the Los Angeles Regional Food Bank provides food to hundreds of other nonprofit groups that feed the hungry, like food pantries, soup kitchens, shelters, and youth and senior centers.
Most people don't understand how bad the hunger problem is. If they did, they would help more. Some of the kids that come to us haven't eaten in 3 days.
The hungry people that we see, there's sometimes despair in their eyes.
It's donated food from manufacturers, retailers, farmers, growers, the USDA, and the general public. Then, using its fleet of refrigerated trucks, the food bank brings the food to its warehouses, coolers, and freezers in South Los Angeles. There, teams of volunteers inspect the food and prepare it for distribution.
Without volunteers, the food bank will not be able to exist.
I mean, we're only here for maybe about 3 hours, and we're helping, I don't know how many people, I don't know how much milk I put in there, but there's a lot.
At the end of the event, I announce the number of families that they help. And when they hear numbers about 1,000 or 2,000, they're like, wow, 6,210. And that's the number of families that you guys help for today. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming for today.
In addition to distributing food through its agency partners, the food bank has also developed direct programs targeting groups at high risk for food insecurity. Kids, for instance, are especially vulnerable to both the physical and psychological impacts of hunger.
I think it's helpful to imagine skipping lunch and then skipping dinner and then going to bed and thinking, I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to eat tomorrow morning.
The backpack program gives kids a bag full of food every Friday afternoon at school so they don't go hungry over the weekend. The mobile food pantry provides food directly to areas not served by other agencies. Often living on fixed incomes, seniors are another group that's very vulnerable to food insecurity. The food bank has set up regular food distribution programs to ensure seniors can make it through the month without going hungry.
Whether it's $1 that we're able to turn into 4 meals being distributed, or a bag of food, or a volunteer shift, every effort, every contribution helps somebody in our community. The food bank has distributed more than 1 billion pounds of food since its founding in 1973. That's the equivalent of more than 800 million meals, which has helped millions and millions of residents of Los Angeles County. The ultimate vision of the food bank is to go out of business, but as long as hunger exists, as long as we have this problem, the Los Angeles Regional Food Bank will be on the front lines of providing help and assistance to people who need it.